Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca Hodge and I'm the Acting Manager at International Student Services at La Trobe University. Welcome to this pre-departure webinar for students who are commencing studies with us in the upcoming semester. Firstly, a very warm welcome to you from La Trobe University in Australia. In this presentation, I'm going to talk to you about understanding your subjects, your enrolment and study timetable, meeting your classmates and academic staff, attending orientation and setting yourself up for success in your studies. Also, who to contact if you have more questions after this webinar. So this presentation is actually one of a number of briefings that we are recording, and these are going to help you prepare for your departure. Get ready to commence your studies and know what to expect when you arrive in Australia, and it will help you settle in quicker. All international students do need to complete some steps to become ready for their classes. So you must book your flights to arrive in time for the international student check-in and orientation. Details of check-in and orientation are listed on our website, and you can find the link at the bottom of this slide. Firstly, we strongly recommend that you take a look at your course handbook to understand your course structure and study options, including researching your preferred electives. This will make enrolment a lot faster and more efficient for you. After you have fully accepted your offer, you will receive a temporary username and password for the university systems, and this will come to your personal email. This will allow you to self-enroll and create your study timetable before you even leave your home country. After you've done your enrolment, you can use our timetabling system, Allocate Plus, to create your study timetable. You can also order your student ID card online and pick it up when you arrive on campus. Once you do arrive on campus, you need to attend the new International Student Check-in. This is a compulsory process for all new international students, and it's important that you bring your passport and your confirmation of enrolment, your COE, so that we can check you in, provide enrolment support if you have any questions, and give you some information about the orientation schedule. Then you will attend the orientation, and this program has a lot of informative and fun sessions to help you get settled into life at La Trobe. And it is compulsory for international students, and so you will need to attend in person. So a bit more about orientation. Why should you attend? Well, other than being compulsory, it is fun and it's free. You get to meet students and academics from your course. You get to find your way around the campus with campus tours. You get to attend some ICT and library starter classes, join a career workshop, or even join a club or society. This will really set you up for success in your studies, both on a personal and an academic level. At La Trobe University, we have 2 colleges, and each of them offer a broad range of study options. It is important for you to know which college your course comes under. So there is the SHE College, which is Science, Health and Engineering, and there is the ASC College for Arts, Social Science and Commerce. You can see listed on the screen that there is different schools within each college, and then your course will belong to a particular school. So if you're unsure when you arrive which college you belong to, please ask one of our friendly hosts or staff at the check-in venue. Okay. Before you even leave your home country, we recommend that you find out more about your course and your subjects. And one of the easiest ways to do that is by going to the La Trobe Handbook 2020. And from there, you can search for your course, you can search for subjects, and then you can find out what will you actually be studying, what is the structure of that subject, what are the assessments, what are the reading materials, and so you really get a good idea of what to expect before you even start studying. Okay. So you will be invited to enrol online after you have fully accepted your offer to study at La Trobe University. You'll receive an email with your La Trobe username and your temporary password for the student access to university systems. You may have compulsory or core subjects, and you also may have electives. So do your research in the course handbook before you even arrive on shore. It is an expectation as an international student, or a requirement, that you do have a course load of 60 credit points for any semester. And 60 credit points is usually made up of 4 subjects that are each 15 credit points. And as international students on a student visa, you must finish your course within the COE timeframe. So if you do less than 60 credit points in a semester, you will need to undertake summer or winter classes in the breaks in order to ensure that you complete on time. But if you do have any questions about this, you will be able to ask about enrolment and course load when you arrive for the check-in and orientation period. So you can start and even complete your enrolment online once you have received the email inviting you to do so, but you can have more support around enrolment once you have arrived here in Australia. As well as the subjects that you'll enrol in for the first semester, there are also compulsory modules. These are online modules that have an interactive quiz. They are non-credit bearing, but you must complete them in your first semester and pass. The good news is you can attempt them as many times as you need to in order to pass them. So those modules are the Academic Integrity module, and it provides an overview of La Trobe's values and its academic integrity standards. It informs you how to avoid plagiarism and academic misconduct. The second one is Wominjeka La Trobe, and the Wominjeka La Trobe module, which means Welcome to La Trobe, is an introduction to the Indigenous Australian history, culture and customs. The third module is Consent Matters, Boundaries, Respect and Positive Intervention, and this is an initiative to prevent and respond to sexual harassment, sexual assault and generally unacceptable behaviours. Okay, so once you have done your enrolment, it is important that you then create your personal study timetable. And you can do that through Allocate Plus. And this is where you will choose your class timetables if there are options. And so the sooner that you have completed your enrolment, the sooner you can create your personal timetable and have a greater chance of having class times that you prefer. There may be in your course or your subjects a combination of lectures, tutorials, labs, seminars and workshops. So it's important that you enrol in any types of classes that are required for each subject. And as you can see at the bottom of this slide, that is the link to the Allocate Plus website via the Study Tools webpage. Once you have created your timetable in Allocate Plus, it might look something like this. So it will show you for the week what times and what kind of classes you have, including what rooms they are in. Another important university system is the Learning Management System, or the LMS, and it's an online portal for each of your subjects. You will have access to the LMS and each of your subjects within it once you've done your enrolment. LMS is where your subject coordinator and even your teachers, such as lecturers or tutors, will communicate with you each week. It contains the readings for the subject, quizzes, updates, recordings of classes and more. It's also where you will submit your essays and assignments for each subject via the Turnitin software. Here's a screenshot of what LMS might look like for you once you're officially enrolled. You'll have a subject overview showing which subjects you have access to in LMS because you are enrolled in them, and then you'll be able to go into each of those subjects to access learning materials for that subject. Also on LMS, there is access to learning supports. One of those is Achieve at Uni. And this gives you information about how to do your assessment tasks. It helps you find out how to evaluate what you read, how to put into your own words, and to avoid plagiarism. It contains important information about and tools about referencing right every time. Basically, it's a tool that is online that helps you study effectively at uni. We highly recommend that you do read through Achieve at Uni to get prepared for your studies, even before you arrive. Still within the LMS is the Learning Hub. And the Learning Hub helps every student to develop and expand their study skills through workshops, face-to-face consultations, and online tools through the LMS. You'll also receive free help with uni assignments and also face-to-face and online. So we highly recommend that every student access the Learning Hub in one way or another to ensure that they are performing at their best academic ability. Just to touch on a few frequently asked questions. So, can I enrol in my subjects before I leave home? Yes, you can. So after you have fully accepted your offer, you will receive your username and temporary password for the university systems, including Student Online, where you'll be able to enrol. Do you need to buy textbooks? Not always. So many of the reading materials can be downloaded in an electronic or PDF format. So I recommend that you wait and speak to your subject coordinators once you are here. Do you need to be on campus every day? That does depend on your timetable, your subject options, and if you arrive in time to get the classes you prefer, every course is different. So the flexibility in your timetable will depend on class offerings, but also when you are creating the timetable. So the sooner that you do complete enrolment timetabling, the better your timetable may be. What if you have difficulties in your course? There's plenty of help available for new students who are arriving, and we have enrolment advice, but we also have the learning hubs on campus, as well as peer learning advisors, free workshops and more. So if you have any questions or worries about your studies, be assured that there's many free and professional services to help you here on campus. I highly recommend that you join the Transition at La Trobe International Welcome Group on Facebook. That's where you will be able to interact with current international students who have been studying here at La Trobe and are still students here, and they will be able to give you advice about accommodation, studies, arrival, basically anything that you have questions about. And so please do join this group and you will be able to interact with current international students. Another thing that you might like to do if you still have some questions about your studies or preparation to come to study at La Trobe, we do have some other videos that you can access, such as ones called Before You Leave Home, Finding Accommodation, Getting Settled and Bringing Your Family. So as a recap, don't forget to join the Facebook group, Transition at La Trobe International Welcome Group. Book your flights to arrive in time for check-in and orientation, and prepare for success by reading your course handbook online before arrival. Also, watch more videos like this. Lastly, I wish you very safe travels to Australia, and we look forward to welcoming you soon to La Trobe University. Thank you for watching today, and I look forward to meeting you soon. On behalf of La Trobe International team, we wish you a safe journey.